Hello everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to discuss previous year questions of active passive voice. This is very important and interesting topic. These questions will definitely help you prepare this topic for your exams as well. So let's begin the session. In this session, we are going to discuss questions which are similar to the questions occurred in SSC MTS exams. So let's begin the questions. The direction for the questions is as follows. Select the option that expresses the given sentence in active or passive voice. Now we have already learned the rules of converting an active sentence into passive voice and a passive voice into active voice in our theory session. In this session, we are going to discuss the previous year questions, but we'll do as we should do in the exams. For example, if I convert the sentence from active to passive or vice versa, according to the rules, it will take time. But in exams, we have a limited duration of time. We are going to discuss some tricks and tips so that we can convert an active sentence into passive voice and a passive voice into active voice in minimum time. So let's begin the session. Question number 1 is, the school was damaged by the earthquake which caused havoc to other buildings as well. Now we know well that in case of active or passive voice, three things have to be kept in mind: the position of the subject, the position of the object, the verb form, and the formation of the sentence. Now, whenever we see any sentence, first we should be clear that whether the sentence is an active voice or passive voice. Now we see this sentence carefully. Here we have be form, that is was. This is past form of be, and verb third form. Whenever any form of be is followed by verb third form or the third form of the verb, main verb, it means that this sentence is already in passive voice. Now, the sentence which is given to us over here is in passive voice already. So we have to convert this sentence into active voice. Now let us see which form of be has been given. This is was, this is past form of be. Also, it is written damaged. This means that this sentence must be in past indefinite tense when it was an active voice. So by the earthquake, it means the subject should have been the earthquake. So the earthquake will come on the subject place and the school will come on the object place. So the correct active sentence should have been the earthquake damaged the school. Now the remaining part is which caused havoc to other buildings as well. So this which caused havoc to other buildings as well will be converted into active voice, including this word havoc. Now let us see the options first. The earthquake damaged the school and other buildings. So the sentence is given in past indefinite tense. The earthquake damaged other buildings. This is also in past indefinite tense. The earthquake caused havoc to a school. But this is not true. The correct sentence is related to the earthquake first. Now in the last sentence, we can see the earthquake damaged the school besides causing havoc to other buildings. According to the sense of the sentence which is given in passive voice, the correct answer should be D, because we can have first option also correct, we can have a last option also correct. But in the last sentence, the topic of havoc has also been mentioned, whereas in first it is not mentioned at all. Therefore, we will prefer the answer D. So our answer is D. Now let us move to the next one. The gardener ought to water the plants daily. Now whenever we have a modal and we have to convert the sentence into passive voice, there is a simple trick. What we do, we use this modal. After this, we use a word be and verb third form, or you can say third form of the main verb. So now we have to check for this structure in the options. Now let us see if this structure is given in the options or not. What will be the structure? Ought to water. So this will be ought to be watered. Now this we have to see in our sentences. Ought to be watered. Now it is written have been watered. This is not the requirement because we need ought to first. Ought to water, but we need ought to be watered. So this can not be the answer again. Now this is ought to water daily. Again, this cannot be the answer. In the last option, it is given ought to be watered. So this will be the correct passive voice of the given sentence. The plants ought to be watered daily by the gardener. Therefore, our answer is D. So this is very simple. Just we know the trick and we are able to answer that questions according to the option. Now let us move to the next one. Who wrote it? So this is an interrogative structure where it is written who wrote it. Who will be converted into by whom in case of passive voice. The sentence is active and we have to make it in passive. Now wrote refers to verb's second form. This means this is past indefinite tense. So if it will be in passive voice, we need either was or were. But here the subject or object is it. It is singular, so we need only was. Now let us see in the options. It is written will. Will cannot come in past tense. Might is a modal. It cannot come in past tense. Would it cannot come in the past tense. Only B option is left, that is by whom was it written. The sentence is also correct, so our answer is B. So this is again very simple. In fact, elimination trick also works in active passive voice sentences. Now let us move to the next one. The principal will announce the result. Now this is again an active voice and this is future indefinite tense. So will announce will be replaced with will be announced. Now let us see in which option will be announced is given. It is written were, which cannot come in the future tense. Are cannot come in future tense. Now will have announced. So have is perfect tense. We should have will be announced. So in the last option it is written will be announced. Therefore our answer is D. So here we have option answer D. So answer is D. Now let us move to the next one. He was driving the car so fast that it skidded on the snowy road. He was driving is past continuous tense. So this is the sentence of past continuous tense, and we know well that whenever we have a continuous tense, being should be there in passive voice necessarily. Now this is was driving. So in passive voice or in passive sentence, we should have was being driven. The third form of driving is driven. So we should look for the option which contains the phrase was being driven. Now let us see the options. It is written had been driven. This cannot be the answer. It is written has been driven. This can not be the answer. Was driven. Now we need being, but being is not written over here, so this can also not be the answer. Now let us move to the next one. The car was being driven by him so fast that it skidded on the snowy road. So this is the required option, so our answer is D. This is very, very simple again. Now let us move to the next one. Teachers might have given their students some concessions. So this is again an active sentence. So this is again an active sentence. So in this sentence, it is written might have given. This means this sentence is having a modal, then have, then verb, third form. To convert this, we need be form after might. So it should be written like might have been given. So the passive, in the passive structure of this sentence, we need might have been given. So these are the requirements of the passive sentence. Now let us look to the options or look for the options that contains this phrase, that is might have been given. In the first option, it is given might have given. This cannot be the answer. Might be given, but have is missing, so this cannot be the answer as well. Might be giving, this cannot be the answer. We need verb third form. Now let us see the last option, that is might have been given. So this will be the correct sentence. This is the required option. So our answer is D. So the correct sentence is students might have been giving some concessions by their teachers. Now let us move to the next one. You should not offer meat to vegetarians. So Should is again a modal. So the conversion of this into passive voice require should not be offered. Now let us look for the options that contains should not be offered. So in the first sentence it is written should not be offered. This can be the answer. Let us read the another option. Should be offered. This cannot be the answer. Should not offer. This again cannot be the answer. Should offer no meat. This cannot be the answer. Only first is the required option. So our answer is A. That is, vegetarians should not be offered meat. Now let us move to the next one. The boys were making kites. The sentence is in past continuous tense. So the requirement of the passive will be object on the subject place, then were, then being, then verb third form. Now, one more thing here to keep in mind, that objects, if it is plural, were is required. If it is singular, was is required. But here the kites are given, that is kites are plural. Therefore, were is required over here. So let us look for the options which has were being. In the first option, it is written were being. Second is are made. Are cannot be the answer because the sentence is in past tense. Had made. This is also incorrect because the sentence is past perfect tense and active sentence. This is not the requirement. Are being is not the requirement. We have the sentences in past tense. So the required option is A. So our answer is A. The correct passive voice of this sentence will be kites were being made by the boys. Now let us move to the next one. He will not use the computer. The given sentence is inactive voice and it is future indefinite sentence. So the passive of this requires will, then be form and verb in third form. Again, because the sentence is negative, so this will be will not be. Now let us look for the option that contains the phrase will not be and verb third form, or you can say will not be used. In the first option, it is written will not be used. The computer will not be used by him. Second, use of the computer will not be. This will be incorrect. He will not use. Again incorrect. By him, the computer, not correct. Only the first option is the required option. So our answer is A, which is the computer will not be used by him. This will be the correct passive voice of this sentence. Now let us move to the next one. The convict was found guilty by the jury. Now here we have was and verb third form. That means verb third form is used after the form of be. This means the given sentence is in passive voice. So we need active voice of this sentence. Was found refers to that this sentence is of past indefinite tense. So we have to look for past indefinite tense active sentence. It means guilty is object and the subject is the jury. The subject should be jury and the object is the convict. Now let us see the options. The jury found that the convict. Now the remaining option is not here. The jury finds the convict guilty. The jury found the convict guilty. The jury convicted him. So this sentence will be incorrect. First sentence will be incorrect. Finds refers to present tense. So this is also incorrect. The remaining option is C, which is the required option. So our answer is C. So the correct sentence will be the jury found the convict guilty. This will be the correct passive of this given sentence. Now let us move to the next one. They established this club in 2000. So this is past indefinite tense. If we have to convert the sentence into passive voice, we need they established this club. So this club should be on the subject place. This club should be on the subject place. They will be on the object place in objective case, that is them. So this club had been is not correct because established is past indefinite tense, that is verb second form. So we need either was or were, then third form of the main verb because this club is singular. So we need was and verb third form. Let us see was and third form. It is written was being only comes in continuous tense. So this is incorrect. This is also incorrect. The club was established in 2000. The sentence is absolutely correct. So our answer is D. So the correct passive voice of the given sentence will be, this club was established in 2000. So this will be the correct passive voice. Now let us move to the next one. For a long time, people believed the earth to be flat. Now people believed, this refers to that this sentence is in past indefinite tense and the sentence is active voice sentence. So the passive of this will be, now let us see the options. This earth is believed to be flat for a long time. It is written is, which cannot be the answer because the sentence is already in past indefinite tense. So we need a past verb. Was being. Now it is written being, but being only comes when the sentence is continuous. So this again cannot be the answer. Third, in the third option, we have been given the word had been. The phrase had been is also incorrect because the sentence is in past indefinite tense. The last option was believed. So this will be the correct sentence. Now let us see the entire sentence. The answer is D. So the correct passive voice will be, the earth was believed to be flat for a long time. So this will be the correct sentence. Now let us move to the next sentence. He's clicking good pictures with his new camera. Now, is clicking means that this sentence is in present continuous tense. So whenever there is continuous tense, to make it passive or to convert the sentence into passive, we need being necessarily. Now let us see in which option there is being given. Also the sentence is in present tense. Here it is written were refers to past. This cannot be the answer. Have been cannot be the answer because the sentence is in present continuous tense. Are being. Now in the last option it is given are clicked. Being is not given. So this again cannot be the answer. C option will be the correct answer because this is the required option. So our answer is C. The correct passive voice will be, the pictures are being clicked with his new camera. Now let us move to the next one. His comment hurt me deeply. Now his comment hurt me deeply. Here hurt is verb second form. So this sentence is in past indefinite tense. So the correct passive of it requires was or were. Now, because the object is me, that is I, so here we need was. Now let us see the options. I was hurt deeply by his comment. Now could be cannot be the answer. His comment was hurtful. Again cannot be the answer. Should is a modal, cannot come. Therefore, only first option is the required option. So our answer is A, which is correct passive voice. That is, I was hurt deeply by his comment. So this is absolutely correct passive voice of this given sentence. Now let us move to the next one. He stole that watch. Again, the sentence is in past indefinite tense. So to convert this, we need watch on the subject place and he on the object place in objective case. And stole is past indefinite tense, which should be converted with, which should be replaced with was stolen. So that watch was stolen by him. Now was stolen, the watch is stolen. There is no be form, so this cannot be the answer. Watch stolen again cannot be the answer. This cannot be the answer because it is written had stolen, which comes in only past perfect tense. So the answer is A because the required option is A. So our answer is A. This will be the correct passive voice. That is, the watch was stolen by him. Now let us move to the next one. The manager keeps the work pending. Now keeps refers to present indefinite tense. When we convert such sentence into passive voice, we first need object on the subject place. That is, work should come on the subject place. Now work is singular and uncountable, so after it we should have is, and keep is the main verb first form. So in passive voice it should be written kept. Now let us see the options. The work is kept pending by the manager. Now, was cannot come in the present tense. Has been is again incorrect. Now, work is singular. It should not be followed by are. So the first is the required option. So our answer is A. The correct passive voice will be the work is kept pending by the manager. Now let us move to the next one. Close all the windows. This is imperative sentence in which someone is giving order. So whenever this sentence has to be converted into passive voice, there are two requirements or two ways or two methods to convert such sentence into passive voice. We can make the passive voice of such sentence using let or you are ordered, you are requested like phrase. Now let us see the options. Can you close all the windows? This is an interrogative structure. This cannot be the answer. Let the windows be closed. So this will be the correct passive voice. Now let us look other options as well. Will you close all the windows? This is again an interrogative structure. This is again an interrogative structure. So this cannot be the answer. All the windows be closed. This cannot be the answer again. So our required option is B. So our answer is B. That is, let all the windows be closed. So this will be the correct passive voice of the given sentence. Now let us move to the next one. In the evening, we water the plants. Now we see the sentence, in the evening is a time phrase of adverb. Now it is written, we water the plants. This is the sentence which has to be converted into passive voice because this sentence is already in active voice. The sentence is of present indefinite tense. Now to convert this sentence, we need plants, that is the object on the subject place. This is the subject. It should be on the object place in the objective case only. And water is the verb over here, which has to be converted into its third form, that is watered. And a form of be is required, which should be are because the plants are plural. Now let us see the options. In the first option, it is given have been. This is not the requirement. Were in the third option again is not the requirement because this is past tense and we have the sentence in present tense. Will is a future tense, which is again not required. The remaining sentence is be, and it is also the required option because the plants are watered. So are is the form of be, after which we have verb third form. So this was the requirement actually. Therefore, our answer is B, which is the correct passive voice. That is, the plants are watered in the evening. Now let us move to the next question. The next question is, unskilled workers are being replaced by trained people in this factory. Now it is written are being replaced. This refers to that this sentence which is given to us is in passive voice. Now we have to convert this into active voice. Are being, this means that this sentence must be present continuous tense when it is an active voice. So we have to make an active sentence of present continuous tense from such sentence or from the given sentence. In this, the object which is given already is trained people. This is agent. So the agent has to be on the subject position when it is an active voice. So the subject will be trained people. And are being means continuous tense, present continuous tense. It means trained people are replacing. This will be the sentence which is required. Now in first it is written trained people have replaced. This is incorrect. We do not have in the passive sentence. That is, the sentence given which is not in present perfect tense. Were is past tense. It is also not required. Are replacing and workers are replacing. So in the C option it is written trained people are replacing unskilled workers. Obviously the agent is trained people, so on the subject place we need trained people, which is given in C option, whereas in D option it is written unskilled workers. That is object for the active voice. Therefore C option is absolutely correct. So our answer is C. Now let us move to the next one. Weren't you informed about the new policies of hiring? Now the sentence is an interrogative structure. And it is written, weren't you informed? It means the given sentence is in passive voice of past indefinite tense. So whenever we have such sentence in active voice, we need did as the starting of the question. Now, in the options, it is written hadn't anyone. So, hadn't cannot be the answer. Because if it had been had should be there in the passive voice as well at the starting of the sentence. Was anyone informing you? Was anyone informing you? Now, informing is continuous tense, and continuous tense only occurs if the passive voice contains being. So this again cannot be the answer. Didn't anyone inform you about the new policies of hiring? So this will be the correct sentence. So our answer is C. That is, didn't anyone inform you about the new policies of hiring? Now let us move to the next one. This fact has not been brought to my notice by anybody. Now in the sentence we have two structure, that is anybody. One more thing, that is has not been brought. This means that this sentence is in passive voice and it has been converted from present perfect tense. So the active sentence must be in present perfect tense. Now let us see the options. My notice has not been brought to this fact. This is incorrect. Nobody has brought this fact to my notice. So this is negative sentence and this is an active voice. Anybody has not brought. This is incorrect because anybody has not is not the correct structure. In fact, we should use nobody. Nobody brought this fact. Brought this fact refers to past indefinite tense, which is not the requirement. We need the sentence in present perfect tense. Therefore, B is the correct answer. So our answer is B. Now let us move to the next one. The jury has given the final verdict. Has given refers to present perfect tense. So if we convert this sentence into passive voice, we need the final verdict, that is the object on the subject place, and the jury as an agent. So the final verdict, has given, should be converted into has been given. So let us see the options. Was given, this cannot be the answer. Is being only comes in continuous tense, this cannot be the answer. Is given can come only in indefinite tense of present tense, and the D option is the remaining option and is the required option. The final verdict has been given by the jury. So our answer is D. Now let us see another sentence. Online summer camps in different sports have been arranged for students by the Education Ministry. Now, camps in different sports have been arranged. Have been arranged. This means that this sentence is already in passive voice of present perfect tense. So, if we have to convert this sentence into active voice, first let us see what is the agent. So the agent is the Education Ministry. So this has to be placed on the subject of active sentence. Moreover, have been arranged refers to present perfect tense. It means in the active sentence, it should be in present perfect tense. The Education Ministry is singular, therefore we need has arranged in the options. So is arranging cannot be the answer. By the Education Ministry in different sports summer camps have been arranged. Now let us see remaining options. The third option is the Education Ministry has arranged online summer camps in different sports for students. So after has we have verb third form. This will be the correct answer which is required. Online summer camps in different sports are going is not the correct option. So our answer is C. This will be the correct passive voice of the given active sentence. Now let us move to the next one. Now this will be the last sentence of today's session. The sentence is Ruma plays carom very well. So this is present indefinite tense and the sentence is already in active voice. So the correct passive voice of this is carom is playing. Now playing cannot come because the sentence in passive voice should be according to the present indefinite tense. So it requires is and played. Now let us see the option which contains is played. In the second option it is written is played, has been cannot be the answer, was played cannot be the answer. Only the B option is correct. So our answer is B. So the correct passive voice of the given sentence will be carom is played very well by Ruma. So this will be the correct sentence. So these were some questions based on active passive voice. I hope you understood all of these and now you are able to solve active passive voice questions in minimum time. Thank you very much.